Hey guys, this is Anthony Bowe with the Shop Magazine. I am here in the Meyer Distributing booth at the PRI Show. Before we begin, this interview is sponsored by HP Tuners. Be sure to look for their website on the bottom part of your screen, which will pop up several times during this interview. Right now, I am joined by Ben Shadday with Done Right Diesel. Ben, how's it going?
It's good. Just got here, started walking around a little bit. Very busy here already, early this morning, which is good for everybody industry-wide. And looking forward to making my rounds through the booths and seeing what everybody has available.
Right. So tell me a little bit about Done Right Diesel. What do you guys do?
We're a repair slash performance shop in Osgood, Indiana, which is southeast Indiana. We've been open since 2011. We just specialize in fleet maintenance and general repair of the fleet and normal pickup truck. We don't work on the semis or anything. It's all 1 ton and down. But then we also have an in-house chassis dyno that we do our own custom tuning with, and that's about it.
Right, and you're a huge dyno guy. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I have a DynoJet 224 XLC, and I'm a numbers guy. So it's I don't like to put a product out, or if somebody does put a product out that says we're going to give this number, I usually put it on my dyno and make them hold to their word there.
Right. How many people do you employ?
7.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you keep a good tech once you get them in?
Well, the key to keeping good help is obviously taking care of them. Whether that's health benefits, 401k, a good bonus program, obviously the hourly rate or the salary. And when you get a good guy, you just have to really take care of them, because a good guy will take care of you and your business tenfold versus what you can pay them. So. Right.
Do you have any cool projects going on right now that you want to chat about?
We have a 2018 Ram that's our shop truck, and we actually have it entered in the Diesel Power Challenge, which is in Colorado. And we're trying to do like a 750, 800 horsepower with an emissions compliant, everything intact. And we're going to drive, if we get nominated to do it, we're going to drive the truck to Colorado and compete in competition and drive it all the way back home. So it's something that we've devoted a ton of time to and money and resources. So we're excited about it, but it is very, very challenging.
Yeah, that's great. What does that do for your shop to do a competition like that?
Well, it shows, we also have another race truck that's strictly off-road. So we're trying to comply with the new regulations and the EPA regulations to show people that, it can be done. There's some other challenges to it versus just, taking the exhaust off or not passing the emissions test. So but it's something in the next 5 to 10 years that it's going to be mandatory. So we're trying to get ahead of the curve now.
Okay. So you're heading into your 8th year in business. What is it going to take to go another strong 8 years? A good business plan. And that's something before, I made the jump. I worked at a coal-fired power plant before, and I talked to several buddies of mine that was a successful business, and they just pounded in my head a good business plan, and not only to make one, but to follow it. To make one is about 10% of it, and 90% of it's actually following, because there's so many temptations along the way of things that a business owner can do, and you got to stick to your roots and really buckle down and follow your own rules. Right. So here at the PRI Show, what are you looking for?
We have we do have something else exciting for 2019. AMSOIL is actually sponsoring us in the race truck.
Cool.
So that's a huge accomplishment for us this year. So we're going to go and hang out with some of the AMSOIL guys, and I have some other sponsors here that have booths set up well. So it's kind of a handshaking deal for us. We pretty much have everything in place for 19, but I'm always looking at cool products, or and there's so many innovators in this industry anymore that the things that come up with, I try to stay on the current, on all the new products.
Right. Are there any other events throughout the year that are important for you to attend?
We run the Points Series and the Outlaw Diesel Super Series, and our banquet's actually tomorrow evening. We are the points champions of the 18.
Wow! Congrats! That's incredible.
Thank you. So we have our banquet, but then our season starts again in April. So it's just back, and it's usually 1 or 2 events a month, and it's just hardcore until October. So.
Dang! How did you celebrate?
We are going to do that this weekend. All my guys, we're closing the shop down on Friday at noon, tomorrow at noon, and they're all coming up here to take part of the banquet dinner and the trophy. Because I don't know if you noticed, there's no I's or me's in my company. I always speak with we and us, and I firmly believe in that, because if not for my guys, there is no chance of me doing as much as what we do. So.
Right. Awesome, Ben. Well, is there anything else you'd like to chat about?
I think that's it. I'd like to thank Meyer Distributing for allowing this to happen and asking me to come in and speak, and it's a true honor. So.
Right, great. Well, Ben, thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.